I bought her $250 in groceries last week. She used $100 of it on ribeyes. Asterisk, pause. Deep breath. Asterisk. Okay, I need to pause here. Because what the actual, asterisk what asterisk, are we doing? This isn't just a story about groceries. This is a story about entitlement, delusion, and the slow, painful realization that sometimes the people we bend over backwards for don't even see us bending. Someone posted this online, and honestly, I'm not sure if I should be laughing, crying, or calling a therapist. But I am sure that by the end of this, you're going to have opinions. And trust me, you're going to want to drop them in the comments. So let's set the scene. You've got a 26-year-old woman. Let's call her me, who has a friend named Jane. Jane is 28. She's in a 10-plus year relationship with a man who, shockingly, does not work. Meanwhile, Jane is out here working 45 hours a week to keep a household of 4 afloat. 2 kids, ages 5 and 7, and a boyfriend who's basically a human-shaped couch cushion. Rent's been late for 5 months. And me? She's been quietly footing the grocery bill for the past 3 months, dropping anywhere from $150 to $350 a pop. Sometimes more. Because she's a good person. Because she cares. Because she sees 2 little kids who are actually suffering, and her heart breaks for them. And then, asterisk, she drops $250 worth of groceries on them last week. And Jane immediately starts complaining. Not about the fact that her rent is late. Not about the fact that her boyfriend's unemployment is a lifestyle choice. No, she complains about ribeyes. Because apparently, in the $250 worth of groceries me bought, Jane insisted on throwing in ribeyes, chuck beef roast, prime rib, luxury cuts that, let's be real, are not what you buy when you're scraping by. And then, when certain items were out of stock or substituted, oh, she lost it. Like me had personally offended her by not magically conjuring up the exact ribeye she wanted from the depths of the grocery store's meat freezer. Because let's do some quick math. Me has been giving Jane $150 to $350 a month for 3 months. That's at least $450, probably closer to $900. And in that time, rent is still late. The kids are still eating snacks and frozen meals most of the time. And Jane is still treating me's grocery runs like a personal shopping spree. And the worst part? Jane knows me's money is the only reason they're not eating ramen every night. She knows that without me, the pantry would be bare. And yet, she still has the audacity to complain when the ribeye isn't perfect. I need to take a second. Asterisk, deep breath. Asterisk, okay, I'm back. So let's talk about the real issue here. Because this isn't just about groceries. This is about entitlement. This is about someone who has consistently taken advantage of me's kindness, consistently prioritized her own wants over her family's needs, and consistently acted like me's money is an infinite resource with no strings attached. And now, me is done. She's not asking for permission. She's not asking for a debate. She's just done. And honestly, I don't blame her. Because here's the thing. If you're in a position where you have to rely on someone else to feed your kids, you do not get to turn around and spend that person's money on luxury cuts of meat while simultaneously complaining that the store didn't have the exact brand of soda you wanted. That's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. Now, I know there are going to be people in the comments screaming, asterisk, but what if Jane is struggling in ways we don't see? Asterisk, and to that, I say, then she needs to get a second job or sell plasma. Or, I don't know, stop buying ribeyes with someone else's grocery money. Because at this point, the only person enabling this behavior is Jane herself. And me? She's not wrong for wanting to draw a line. She's not wrong for saying, asterisk, I've done enough. I've given enough. And now, I'm done. Asterisk. Because here's the hard truth. Kindness is not a bottomless pit. You can't just keep pouring and expect it to refill itself. At some point, you have to say, asterisk, no more. Asterisk. And if Jane can't handle that, well, that's on her. So, my loves, let's talk about you. Because I know there are people watching this right now who have been Jane, who have taken advantage of someone's generosity without a second thought, who have treated a friend's kindness like an obligation rather than a gift. And to you, I say, wake up. Because if you're out here spending someone else's money on ribeyes while your rent is late and your kids are eating chips for dinner, you are not the victim here. You are the problem. And if you're watching this and thinking, asterisk, but what if I need help? Asterisk then ask for help in a way that doesn't involve treating your friend's wallet like an ATM, because that's not friendship. That's exploitation. Now, for the rest of you, those of you who have been me, those of you who have given and given and given, only to be met with ingratitude and entitlement, I see you. I see you. And I want you to know this. You are allowed to set boundaries. You are allowed to say, asterisk, no more. Asterisk, you are allowed to protect your own peace. Because at the end of the day, no one is going to do it for you. So, my loves, drop your verdict below. Was me right to draw the line? Or was she wrong for not continuing to fund Jane's grocery habit? And more importantly, asterisk, have you ever been Jane? Asterisk. Subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss the next episode of Mindsnap, where we dive into the messy, the shocking, and the downright unbelievable stories that make us question humanity. And remember, kindness is a gift, not an obligation. Don't let anyone make you feel otherwise.